Moment of a force. We have already seen that when a force is applied to an object, this object is accelerated. But a force may cause an object to turn as well. The turning effect of a force is called the moment of the force. It depends on both the size of the force and how far it's applied from the pivot or fulcrum. Pivot is a point around which something can rotate or turn. The moment of a force depends on two quantities: the magnitude size of the force, the perpendicular distance of the force from the pivot. Pay attention. The effect of this force on the spanner is rotated. D is the perpendicular distance of the force from the pivot. The moment of a force is force times distance, or M is F times D. You can see that the bigger the force, the greater its moment, and the further the force acts from the pivot, the greater its moment. The unit of moment is the Newton meter. Example. Figure below shows a girl standing on a diving board. Calculate the moment of the girl's weight about point A. The perpendicular distance of the force from the pivot is 3 meters. The force is 600 newtons. Take the formula and substitute the values. The moment is 1,800 newtons meters. Example. Calculate the moment of the force to loosen that nut. The perpendicular distance of the force from the pivot is 0.3 meters. The force is 200 newtons. Take the formula and substitute the values. The moment of the force to loosen that nut is 60 newtons meters. B. What was the distance x in the diagram? A moment of 60 newton meters is needed at pivot to turn the nut. Substitute the values, simplify, the distance is 0.2 meters. You can see that the less distance, the greater the force to get the same moment of the force. Example, the diagrams below show the wheel wrench being used to loosen the wheel nut. In which situation is it easier to loosen the wheel nut? In the diagram B, it's easier to loosen the wheel nut because if a nut is difficult to undo with a short wheel wrench, a longer wheel wrench will help. This is because there will be a bigger moment on the nut when the same force is applied further from the pivot.